Hello drafters, welcome back to Pass Left Drafts. I'm going to do a pretty run-of-the-mill Premier draft in Kaldheim today. Thinking about trying to focus a little bit soft forcing aggro strategy or a blue-red giant strategy because I haven't really played much of them yet and I want a little bit of practice. So fingers crossed and let's see how it goes. Now, I was doing quite well. I got to mid-platinum and then I think I hit a bit of a plateau and had a couple of bad losses through platinum, so hoping to pick that up a little bit this time. Just have to wait and see how it goes. Oh, there we go, nice nearly full pod. But I think I've been going a bit too hard on the snow decks, so not trying to avoid them so much, but trying to make sure I'm keep myself open to other strategies. Of course, if we open some absolute bombs in snow colours, then we're going to play them, but I want to see if we can do anything else. Tibble's Trickery, not really where I want to start. I've seen a few of them in drafts so far, but what else do I have on offer? We've got Doomscar Titan, which is pretty good for an aggro strategy, but I probably don't want to start with it. Don't really want more than one of them. Bloodline Pretender is interesting. I think it's a strong card, but I don't know. It's colourless, which is really good to start with. It's not the easiest of packs, this. Not really going to take a Snowland here either. I think I'd probably take something else. Squash is okay, but again, it's not the best. It's a really tough pack, this. I think I'm just going to go for Bloodline Pretender and keep myself open. End up in red-white could be a good warrior. If it ends up in black-green with a few L's, it could be quite good as well. Or it could be really good in giants. The other option is to take Tibble's Trickery for the vault progress, but maybe not today. I've done quite a lot of that recently, and we'll see what else comes round. So, keeping ourselves open with a Bloodline Pretender. Next up, a nice uncommon here in Invasion of the Giants. That'll go really nice in a Giants deck. Bound and Gold's solid as well. Mask Vandal's alright, but I'd probably go for a Bound and Gold or an Invasion of the Giants over that. I think it's between those two. Let's see if we can try and get a decent giant deck going, I think. This time, nothing for giants. Frostpeak Yeti's okay. Rune of Sustenance is interesting. Sculptor of Winter's fine. It's not a bad pack, this actually. Lots of green, which implies snow. If I'm going to go green, I want snow, so I should probably just take the Snowland over the green. There's nothing there is particularly good. I'm going to try for the Rune of Sustenance. It's really good in aggro strategies, and it is kind of what I want a little bit of practice at here. So, not totally happy with how things are going so far. Who else is drafted? Anybody who I recognise? Oh, Daddy's here. No names that jump out. Where's the packs being held up? Pretty spread out this time. It's not too bad. What do you find the best strategies for draft? I think people are really finding that the aggro strategies are starting to make a bit of a comeback because the opposing strategies are quite a bit slow. But I don't know. It's still a good draft format. I'm still enjoying it. Oh, here we go. Another not so great rare, but we do have some interesting other options here. We've got Battlefield Raptor, which goes really nice in some of those aggro strategies. Quite a bit of blue, including that Mystic Reflection. Not as much green this time. Blue-green is a snow archetype. No giants in the blue and the red. Got another rune. We could maybe go for one of these mythical rune decks. I could be tempted by that actually. Rune of Speed's not great, but some kind of red-white rune, 3-colour rune. Could do another pick if we're going to do that, but I'm going to pick another pick, I'm sure. I might just go for the rune and see, leave ourselves open for this rune deck, and if can't get the rune deck, just red-white aggro is quite nice. The Pup's quite good with the runes. We've got another rune here as well. But red doesn't seem to be... well, is it open? Nobody seems to be taking snow yet. This is a 5th pick. I could take snow, typical. If I take a green, the green rune's not necessarily going to fit in what I want to do. The Pup goes in aggro strategy. I think the God's Guardian really wears a rune well, but let's see if we can go for a more aggro strategy. A Sentinel Worthy. It's one where damage is dealt to a creature. Master Skald can get runes back if I don't end up on something. These are really bad packs. Really, really bad packs. Might just be the Braggart here. Well, I don't really have much white apart from the Rune of Sustenance so far. And we still have a potentially okay just blue-red deck. Might be the Raven, actually, looking at things. We've only got the Rune of Sustenance in white, and that could be splashed potentially in a blue-red Giants deck, because giving you Giants lifelink can be good. And then Invasion of Giants is blue, so the Raven is a solid card, so let's just go for that. 3 Seasons, not a big fan of that. Let's go for Pick here. So I've got the Pup, got the Rune of Sustenance, got the Rune of Speed, so Pick is quite a bit better here than it would be in the average deck. White does seem to be open here. I'm going to go for the Oracle. I think it's slightly better than the Braggart. I do like the Braggart. I think it's once you activate it once, it gets really good. But the Oracle, it's a little bit faster, a little bit lower on the curve. The other option here is Raven Wings, which is definitely a solid option, especially with the 2 runes that I've got. I think I'll hopefully be able to pick a Raven Wings a little bit later on. It's definitely quite close. Back to the original pack. This Doomscar Titan's made it round. I think I'm going to grab that while I can. It's a giant for a start, which is good. So yeah, let's go for Doomscar Titan. Quite happy to pick that up at this point in the draft. This point in the pack. Quite pleased it made its way around, but not too surprised. It wheels quite a lot. Here, looks like going quite aggro, so I mean we don't have, well, we've got 5 creatures. Go for a Run Amok I think here, but red does seem to be open, which is nice. None of these are particularly fantastic cards, but Run Amok is good. Story Seeker, don't really want anything in the other colours. Nothing here seems exciting. I'm going to go for the Drogothor Thief, I think. It kind of lets you filter a little bit. Here, Guardian. Don't really like a null or strategic planning, but I do like God's Guardian. The Scald's made a background as well. And then Razor Droga isn't doing very much. Okay, now we've got a decision to make. Doomscar, great rare, but it's not really doing much in a red-white deck because it's going to white your own creatures. Clarion Spirit is fantastic in a red-white deck. But Doomscar is a really powerful spell, and it's rare, and it helps complete collections. Nothing else really of note in the pack. I think I'm going to go for the Doomscar. That's because it's rare, like I say, but there's a lot of white, which is going to potentially come back round. And to be honest, I'm not totally sold on white yet. White and red is coming back round. Yeah, so I'm just going to go for Doomscar. Not going to lie, it's partly due to having wanted to complete sets. This time, Battlefield Raptor feels quite good. Really cement my place in like a red-white deck. Like I say, it doesn't really go with the rare Doomscar, but there we are. Kaya's Onslaught's a really good pickup here. So it definitely looks like we're doing red-white now. Rite of the Frost feels rotten past one, but definitely not what I'm doing today. This time, so Valkyrie's Sword, I don't think it's that great in a red-white deck because you really want to be casting it for 7, which is a lot. Iron Verdict. The opponent's not necessarily going to have a lot of tapped creatures, but when they do, it's quite good. You can foretell it. Hagri Mob. It's great in red-black because you can put the Death Touching equipment on it. How are we doing for creatures overall? 10 creatures. There's a Drogo. It's definitely not staying in. I don't think these blues are staying in either. Go for the Iron Verdict. Here, I'm going to go for another Doomscar Oracle, I think. Hope the Rune Mock makes it back around. Could go for the Rune of Flight. Have another rune doing rune things, but I think I'm just going to try and keep fairly aggro. Doomscar Oracle is not hugely aggro, but it is a body. It does what it needs to do. Vault Rubber, the Firewalk is really good. We'll go for that. Didn't even see what was in the rest of the pack. Selected it super quick. I think about this time I'm going to see what the curve's looking like. I mean, Doomscar does have a good use, because if I've got the Rune of Speed on the Gold Vein pick and they are really pulling ahead and have some big fatties on their side of the field, then I can Doomscar, wipe it, and then I can potentially win with haste. So that is a way it can be used in an aggro deck, but let's be honest, it's not the best thing. I'm missing 4 drops here a little bit. This is... oh, that's a 5, isn't it? Okay, here... probably just the Raider, but oh, Tarot Unites the Elves. Okay, that explains why it's made a background. To be honest, Raider's not doing much for me here. I could do with creatures, but I'm not too bothered about that, and I'm more interested in just getting 20 gems down the road for this. I think that wasn't a 20 gem pick for the Raider, and I could quite easily pick some more of them up, and it could well just be cut at the end of the draft anyway. So again, not optimal for drafting, but quite happy to take the rare there. It is interesting that black-green uncommon is better than the rare, but there we are. Raven Wings here, I think. Sitting on a God's Soul Guardian or something is really good. And I can also put my runes on that as well, and get in for some quite big lifelinking damage in the air. I think I could go for another Iron Verdict, but maybe I just want to kind of put a bit of control-y thing. That's an artifact creature, so I can't get the Master Skull to get that back. Yeah, let's do that. Take this, but I don't think it's going to get played. Take this, might get played. Aggro Mob, happy with that. Thinking about that earlier. Vault Row's not doing much. Wings of the Cosmos, probably won't play a second one, but we'll pop it on the side. Just take this for sheer vault progress, get that extra 0.2% vault progress. And then finally, Arachnoform. Right, Cyclone Summoner, unfortunately I can't play that. It's probably going to be this Frenzied Raider. Got a little bit of boast going on. Not a huge amount. Just a little bit here. So yeah, definitely got enough to make it worthwhile. Other option was potentially the best case Shieldmate or the Firewalk. There's plenty of things in here. Hope something should wheel from this pack. Another rare I can't use. Do have a Runed Crown. Code Spell Cleric is quite good as well. I think because I got a couple of runes, I'm going to take a Runed Crown. I might get another one as well. Got to pick Raven Wings and Rune Crown. Yeah, it's another thing to potentially do well after a board wipe. Not going to take the plough, but I am going to take the hammer here. The hammer's great. Again, didn't really get a chance to look at what else was there, but yeah, the hammer is a solid card. It's really 5-drop. Don't have any 4s. So here, between the pup, if I want more low drops, or the helm. I don't think I need another helm, because I've got a few equipments. Well, the helm's really good. Could be the pup, and we could cut out some of the higher cost stuff. We're at 25 cards here. No Snowlands either. So I've set out what I wanted to do, now we just need to win with it. It doesn't feel like it's the fastest aggro deck in the world, but it could do things. Spectral Steel. I'm not a big fan of this card. Aura equipment from your graveyard to your hand. So they could blow up equipment. They could blow up a rune. 14 creatures at the minute. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this actually. Because I've not really played it. I don't often see a chance for it to be used. So I'm going to go for it this time. And talking about things that can be used with, you got Valor of the Worthy, which is something you can get back by exiling it. Shackles of Treachery, could steal their thing, attack with it, but not really doing a huge amount there. Don't really think I want a Master Scald. Warhorn Blast, actually. I think that potentially going quite wide. Axe Guard Cavalry here. Invoker Divine is another option. If they enchant one of my creatures and I can release it, so if they've got a problematic equipment or a saga which I want to deal with, but I think I'll do just one other creature here. So I'm probably going to take the Doomscar out now. I think I've got enough things going. I don't need to rely on a sneaky board wipe. Got some good aggro stuff. Might cut out some of these 5-drops, Master Scalds and things. Well, I do like them, but I don't think they're doing quite enough. Ooh, Goldmore Champion's a good pull here. So yeah, happy to take that one. So yeah, let's start trimming out some of this top end. Another shield mate, which I didn't manage to get yet. So yeah, let's go nice and low curve. Hammer's good. Hammer's effectively a creature here as well. So that's the 16th creature. So I can afford to lose some more of these bigger creatures if I want to. I might leave it till the end of the draft now. Here I'm just going to take the rare. Nothing there is going to do anything exciting for my deck. So that's another 20 gems for me. Thank you very much. Nothing going on here that I want, so I'm just going to take the plough. Again, uncommon over the commons. The Raven Wings might not make it, or the Rune Crown might not make it. I don't know, I'll have to see. Creature types. Nothing a lot going on. A lot of Berserkers, actually. Just thinking about that. The Bloodline Pretender. I'll take a Helm. Quite happy to take a Helm here. Might not get played, but I'll pull it from there. Shield Mate's a good wheel. Couple of cards left. Probably not much going on here, but we'll see what we'll get. Valor Worthy. Take it back. That's not nothing. Again, could well not see play, but see how the rest of the pack does. And getting this Spectral Steel or Rune Assistance on one of these is quite good. Divine Gambit. I do like Divine Gambit, but maybe not best place in this deck. Probably better in a black-white deck. Okay, let's have a look at some cuts. Probably going to be a 16 lander at least. Don't think I want very much at the top end here. And 2 Wings of the Cosmos seems quite a lot. Probably want to take out an equipment. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of non-creature spells here. Warhorn Blast can probably come out. I think out of the equipments, Raven Wings is probably the worst because don't have any flyers. Don't really like these. Not doing a huge amount at the minute. Spectral Steel can always bring back a potential aura, but I do want to get them on equipments. One more cut. 15 creatures with the Dwarven Hammer. I could go down one. I don't expect to see the opponents tap very much, so Iron Verdict's not going to do a huge amount. And then, yeah, 8 and 8 I think is probably correct for this. Okay, let's see how it does. Don't think it's the most aggro deck ever, but we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed to get some nice fast wins. Right, and running back into the draft. Somebody platinum 1. At least it's not diamond, I suppose. It's annoying, but I've got things I can do, so let's go with it. I'm going to play as well, which is nice. Of course, going to get a red creature. Need mountains. Opponents in plains as well. In the tank. So it's the mirror. I'll make that trade. I didn't actually check my creature types before. But is this a warrior? Dwarf warrior, yeah. I think warriors is probably going to be the creature type of choice. Warrior. Okay. Mountain would be nice. Next. Ring speed's not doing much here. Okay. Got a mountain. How do you attack that? Make my thing into a 3/3 and then play the wolf. I can tap something down next turn. If I get a land, I can play the Hagri Mob. It's not a warrior, but there we are. Block a 2/2 with the 3/3. I think that's the correct block. If I've got a pump spell, then fair enough, but I'll take the trade. Well, probably won't be a trade. Trade with their pump spell. I prefer to lose a 3/3 than the 2/3 at the minute. If I don't draw, well, we'll see what I draw. This could go on the pup potentially, especially if I draw a mountain. That one's annoying. I'm not doing a huge amount here. I don't think I trade off. There, go nice and wide. Plains, so this can shoot down Clarion Spirit, or the Spirit tokens at least. Still draws a card though. Shame this isn't a warrior. Making this into a 4/4 would be quite good. I can block with this next turn against the Firewalker. Question is, do I want to attack? Don't think I do, which is a shame. I probably should be attacking here in an aggro deck, but doesn't look like I can really. I've still got 3 cards in hand. Make this block. Might have a pump spell. But I'll still come out with a 1/1. Yeah. I was expecting that. Of course, it's something good. I didn't realise that was just things out in the battlefield. That's good. I thought it was cast. Usually is cast. And Kai's Onslaught's really good as well. But don't really have a lot for help with here. Yeah. Draw some good. Mountains, not bad. So I'll just leave me dead on the crackback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not far off. That'd have won it for us actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh well. Do a bit of foretelling. Not sure if I played this one entirely correctly, but we'll find out. Very much expecting another effect here. Is it run amok? Yeah. Wow. And what else they got? Yeah, sure. That deck's a lot better than mine. Yeah, that's not doing anything. See what we'll do. I've got I don't think even this and this will do anything here. But we'll try it. Nah. Oh well. Outplayed. Outdrafted. It happens. Give him a good game. The deck is definitely missing a couple of key pieces. I mean, my mana was a bit of a problem there, but I don't think it was just that. I drew spells at the right time. Hopefully better when we're back. Definitely don't think I was quite optimal there with my attacks, but I think I was probably dead either way. This is more interesting at least. Pup, then Helm and Equip, and then Crown, maybe? On the draw. And your removal is a bit rubbish, but they've mulliganed. Interesting. Double black. Of course I got the rune assistance, but that's fine. At least give this a +2/+1. Then next turn equipment the rune maybe? Yeah, that's fine. Play the planes. Search the library. It's good that you can search your hand if everything's in your hand, at least. Ooh, Dwarven Hammer's good. Let's equip. Rune of Sustenance. Draw a card. It's feeling quite good. Next turn, play the Dwarven Hammer, Warrior Light Rider. Yeah, I can deal with that. I am 3/3 lifelink's a bit annoying. Do I have another option? I could have equipped this with the pick, I suppose, and then foretold this, but I think just casting the hammer is correct. Always equip, cast, equip next turn. That makes a pretty scary threat. It doesn't look like they're going to have anything else to do. Yeah, let's do it this way. Again, is 8, put it to 30. If they can't kill it through blocks. And I get the treasure. I can always equip back next turn if I need to. Need a land drop. Is there anything they can do? Ooh, spicy, but I think that is all she wrote. There we go. Okay, that's a win. Showing exactly how those aggro decks can beat the slower decks quite nicely. Did a lot better that game. More of that, please. Come on. Against Woodkin. Cool name. Okay, this is fine. Helm on 1 and the shield mate. I'm gonna play as well, which is nice. Hello to you two. Oh, thank you. Play the planes, play the shield mate, pass turn. Okay, so they're expecting to lose, it seems, which is good news for me. Next turn, equip and foretell this probably. And then I can cast this and this afterwards, potentially. That would be a lot of damage. Could give it lifelink. I don't think I want lifelink at the minute. I'm just happy to foretell. That pup's making us think a little bit, but we'll foretell this. Because I've got this little 1-2 punch next turn if it comes in useful. Don't block. That's what I wanted. Black, green, doesn't have a board white at 4. So let's just go pup and cavalry. And then potentially attack for the win this turn. And even if I block like this, I can pump these or whatever. This gives trample anyway, so nice. It was elves, wasn't it? Let's just... This could be a removal spell. Let's see what happens when I click next. Doesn't look like it. Maybe? See the block. So this goes, this, I mean, gotta go for it. I've got something. What they got? They could have foretold the black removal spell. Got a scry with. Screw it. Screw it. In for it now. Yeah. Is that a punt? Oh. Oh, they're toying with us. Ah, I see. Don't think that's a very good spell. I mean, it's fine, but yeah, got lucky there. Got lucky there, but I think I had to go for it at that point. Whatever I was going to cast on, they were going to remove. Ooh. Could have done that in the draft. Well, not this draft. Okay, 2-1. Feeling good? Feeling good. Elasticity. No early drops. I can play the Tormentor's Helm, which is good. At least I can do something on early turns. This is turn 3. I can foretell this turn 2. And if I draw something, got Spectral Steel, I'm on the play. So I think it's playable. It's not ideal, but I've got 1, 2, 3 things to do on turns, so can't really ask for too much more than that. Red, and they've got the same. Snap. So foretell. This is Giant Berserker. Okay. I think... what do I want to go for here? I think I'm still going to go for Warrior. Should really check what my types are. I checked earlier. Warrior was the higher one. Another red, white mirror. I think that these decks are getting quite popular again. I always give it plus. I made a 5/5 next turn, if nothing else. It's probably a good position if I do. Having a good old think. Yep. Doesn't it go lands? Oh, no, there we go. On the foretell. We could have Divine Smash thing. I'm going to draw. Ah, I should have put that on the equipment. That's annoying. Do get the hammer next turn, so there is that, but that was a bit of a punt. Rookie errors. Come on, Chris. Oh, this is the Axe God Armory. I don't know if I'd even play this in many red-white decks, to be honest. Not really wanting to get that point, and I think if you're at the point where you're going to be sacrificing that, it's not going to do a huge amount. I suppose it does draw you a card, but... okay, that's fine. 4, 5, 6. Could this could be? I mean, it could +2/+2, so that'd be hitting for 5. But I can Doomscar Titan next turn, and I can't Spectral Steel as well. Doesn't trigger this either. It's a Dwarf Berserker. Maybe I should have just went for Berserker or Dwarf. Baron Gold. 5, 10. Not quite enough. Ouch. That is not good. I think it's just going to be this and equip. Baron Gold was frustrating. I didn't get any Demon Bolts. So they've obviously got something here. Kaya's Wrath? Not Wrath. The +1/+1 double strike could do me okay here, because this gives a trample. I can equip that and cast this. Not that one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I couldn't do all of that actually, but I can equip that and put Kaya's thingy on it. Got a block. Of course. Yeah. So equip. It's not enough. Close, but no coconut. I am lacking on removal. Tough, 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 tough. Wasn't the best starting hand, but did okay. 2-2. Another couple of wins, I think I'll be happy. But really need to get a hang of these red-white decks. I think the draft portion of this is going to be so difficult as well. I was talking to some people earlier, people from Draft Chaff, their Discord, and just saying that another one with not very many small things. Still foretell, I suppose. But with the multicolored snow decks being able to take anything they want effectively, something that starves other people of what they need. The green-blue decks taking the demon bolts, which is a bit of a frustration in the format. Some kind of snow deck here. I think I've just got to cast something. Human Berserker, Human Cleric. Let's go for Human this time. A 3/3 for 3 in this format isn't bad, considering that people play. Interesting. Considering that people play 3/3s for 4 quite a lot. Just gonna play this. Could have the removal. No removal spell in hand. Packmate, yeah. Crew 1. Okay, getting frisky here. I think they want lands, but Kaya's Onslaught does quite a lot to them here. Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. Got a land here. I'm laughing. I got a land. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, okay, that's just dead. I'm sure they weren't expecting to swing for 17 there, but I did. Okay, happy with that. That was good. That was good. I don't think they should have swung with the woman kill. I think they should have left it a blocker, but I suppose Rurmok can always ruin their day. So, and if they needed a land, it was probably correct. And again, they probably weren't expecting to get hit for 17, but the fast decks can do quite a lot in this format. So I'm at least 3 wins. That's 1,000 gems. I'll take it. Definitely want the 4th win. I think the 4th win does a lot. The 3rd win does a lot. I hate going 2 wins in these. And sometimes just get a bad draft and it feels awful. You lose quite a lot with that, and it ruins being able to keep going. This is pretty good. Wolf, then Spectral Steel. then pick and equip. Yep. It's the order I'll be doing it in. Whether it gets removed or not is a different story. But a 3/3 first strike on turn 2 feels good. And a 4/4 first strike on turn 3 feels even better. Especially one that makes treasures. One thing, not there we go. Go on, Papa. And that's going to help as well. So I've kind of been thinking about this being like, oh well, the last effect doesn't do a lot of the time, but yeah, given one of your 1/1s +2/2 on turn 2 is quite a big deal. Okay, it's going to be pick. Next turn, foretell this, and hopefully not have to do anything else. Well, hopefully play a creature or something, but I've got this if I need to pump it. Oh no, bind the monster. Still at taking 4. And they've got a pack mate. Okay. Five, 6. I'm going to equip some things. That'll be a 6/6 if I do that. Get another creature out now. I think I'll do that. We'll see. We'll see. Rune of Flight. Okay, gonna get greedy. Gonna be getting in. Not greedy, really. Nope, they're not low. I'm just gonna do it. Do they block? No, which implies they've got a removal spell. What they got? What they got? Kind of removal spell. I'm just drawing lands, which is not what this deck's supposed to do. Do they have something to remove with permanently? Or another Bergstrider? If they don't, our Runamok's going to ruin the day. 3 Seasons doesn't do it. There's a Bergstrider. I think I know I got something. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Exacties. Nice. Okay. Runamok. Probably better than I think. I think I'm undervaluing that at the moment. I knew it was good, but can do some disgusting things, especially when paired with Kaya's Wrath. Not Kaya's Wrath. What is it? Kaya's Fury, I think. Let's actually have a look how my creature count's doing. My creature types. Kaya's Onslaught. Why do I keep calling it other things? Berserker 5, Human 5, Warrior 3. Okay, yeah, so I should be going probably Berserker because the hammer makes it Berserker as well. But I can go Human if I've got a lot of humans in hand. Cool. Right. Bonus wins now. Got some decent rares in the draft as well, so helping towards that collection. It's annoying there's so many rares in the sets these days. I'm not sure if they're doing that just to make people have to put more into Arena. Maybe that's a little bit... maybe it's a little... again, 1, 2, 3, but it's not great, but we'll do it. Might draw a better 1-drop or something. Yeah, Conspiracy Theorist in us says that it's because of aggro deck. Yeah, plays on Berserker now. Conspiracy theorist in it says that blue-white, that Wizards are doing it to keep the people playing in the arena, but hey ho. So 3, 4, cast this, equip this to this. 5, cast this. Ooh, we should have left that flash. Berserker. Flyers. Big flyers at the minute as well. And they can foretell at instant speed. It's another decent flyer. Okay, that is quite aggressive. What am I down to next turn? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm down to 5. I can deal with that. I can block one of that as well. And we could just punt the team. That wouldn't be good for me, but wait and see what they do. 11, 12, 13. It's just 13 with the Kai's Onslaught. Run amok. Run amok would be nice. Battlefield Raptor. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you probably don't want to attack that, mate. I think it's run amok or bust here. I think this would have been good time to have that Doomscar. What else have we got? Divine Verdict? Raven form. I mean, that is block flyer. Don't think that was particularly good. Let's have a think. Two, 3, and foretell us a 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the air. I can block that. I can block that. So I can block anything with hitting with you in the air. If I have a pump spell, I mean, there's a number of things I can have which will sort them out, but I wonder. It's got to be there. Okay, what is it? Story Seeker, it's not bad. Let's hope for a Rumok, I think. And it's plains. Could get one here. Nah. And the life gain's not going to be enough here either. That's not even life gain because it wasn't on the battlefield. Oh well. 4-3. Not bad, but not quite what I was wanting. Deck felt average. I don't know. Quite a lot of aggro matchups, which I think when I was against a slower deck, I did better. But I was the worst aggro deck, and there was quite a lot of aggro decks about. Needed a little bit of removal. I think a little bit of removal would have went a long way. Maybe I should have had this Iron Verdict in. I'm not sure. If I was expecting as much aggro, I might have put the Iron Verdict in because it's good in the race, I think. But I don't know. Rune Crown didn't really suit very much. Kai's thought did a lot of work. I know that's a really good card. But the Runemark, I think, I underestimated a little bit. 1-drops did the 1-drop things. Hagrid Mob didn't do very much. Dwarven Hammer did quite a lot. But yeah, I think it was good. So hope you enjoyed that. I'll do another draft soon, and I'll have a think about putting something up different next week. Thanks for watching, and hope to catch you again soon.